And welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Let me check where we at right now. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday, and let's see where the market is going. It's been a while since last live stream. I'm really sorry about that. However, it was a really bad situation over here. We got a lot of electricity shutdowns in the city, and it was quite busy outside of the markets. Had a lot of work to do and other things in my life. So yeah, I hope I can keep with the live streams as it was a few weeks ago. Maybe there will be some changes in schedule. However, right now we are. Um, However, right now I'm fully committed, so we're going to stick uh, with this schedule. And tomorrow, tomorrow, tune in the live stream as well. Tomorrow we're going to have live stream in the US Open. It's gonna be about, what is the time is gonna be? At least for myself, it's gonna be at 3 p.m. But for UTC, it's gonna be at 13 p.m. So just tune in next live stream as well. So I guys hope you can enjoy this. Um, so since last live stream, we got tremendous things happened on the market, and it's seen by the price. We see that we got the new low, um, and it happened just recently, just a few days ago. We hit 52,540. So yeah, this is kind of um frustrating, to say at least, that we got another low. This is not really cool for long term, I guess. However, right now we still staying there. We still got technically a higher low on the higher time frames. So we might have, I don't know, maybe we could have a nice buyback from this area, um, if things go good. However, make sure that you checked, or maybe you already know that in statistically, the September's for the Bitcoin was the bad months. So statistically, September are uh, in the red zone. It's almost like every single year of Bitcoin trading, in September it's going red. So, but anyways, we stay positive on this one. That is possible that we're gonna have some, sometime some retracement, some move to the downside, and it's possible that this month is gonna be closed in the red area. However, once again, stay positive, because next months is like October, November, December. They most likely gonna be good. They most likely gonna be good, and I really hope so. Uh, I'm gonna pull uh some image over here. I got, just let me set up this one for you. Just let me set up this one for you. I think I could set up the image over here. Um, okay, so it's a little bit big. Let me try to change the size of it. So what we got over here. So this is the Bitcoin monthly returns. Really interesting metrics. I really find it, uh, well, a little bit useful, because there is such months, like for example, like September. There is like months is like January, and in other months as well, that you can expect some kind of price action, or you at least expecting some kind of trend in seasonality and things like this. So this chart is pretty straightforward. So you can see over here the time, so each year, and then we got each month of the year, and basically you can see over here at September, we like last year we got a small positive on the months, but pretty much 2022, 21, 20, 19, all of these months was pretty red, and only 2015 and 16 was green. But overall, this month is negative. So you can see over here the average from all these years. You can see the average is minus 4.4% drawdown on this month. So this is kind of so yeah. So we gonna stay on that. And not next month, statistically very very good. Next month is month of October, so we potentially gonna have some rally to the upside, which is kind of cool. And let's hope so. Let's hope that is gonna be the case. In November as well, statistically positive months. However, you can see over here we got some drawdowns in the past years as well. So don't be blinded by all these green and red and things. But some um but at least it could give us some hints and potential mm, like potential gains or potential loss that what we can see over the months. So right now we in September, so I think and that we're gonna have a red month, so possibly that we're gonna have um, market that is looking for sell. Okay, so I'm gonna hide this one, and let's focus on the charts. Let's try to see what we can trade today. um, I honestly wasn't active on the markets um, since the last live stream. I was stayed flat. I didn't trade anything. I just tried to try to do some business over here and try to stay alive while we got some attacks on the city. So anyway, right now, um, well, let's start from bigger time frames. I would like to see hourly time frame. So yeah, this is the hourly time frame. You can see over here we got new low, and we got a big downtrend to the downside from here. So all of these levels like 65, we didn't break 65, we didn't break 60, and right now we at 55, and we kind of struggling to break 55s. um I don't really think that we're gonna sell really hard from these levels. I'm not really uh, that bear. I think that we're gonna have some struggle, but uh, like for me, I think that we're gonna have some shaking and wiggling around 56, 57s. That is possible. I would really like to see market to go into the upside from here, but we're gonna have that, or we're not gonna have this one. I don't really know. Right now, we are just trying to look on the markets and see the opportunities. So over here, mm, if we're gonna place Fibonacci levels, let's see what is gonna tell us. Oh my god, we got this. We almost hit 0.236 level, which is this is kind of weak retracement level. So if we're gonna like for example, if we have some price action and the price action is pulling down or pulling it to the up, and it reaches this level of Fibonacci, it consider it as a weak retracement. So what this means by that? This means that we're gonna have some pullback from this price action, but the pullback is probably gonna be weak, and it could reach 05, it could reach 06, but there is really small amounts of examples where is going, harder to the upside and pulling up to the higher levels of Fibonacci, like 1, or I don't know, or 0.78, or even 1.2, 1.6. So that is really, really a rare situation. So the basically we basically we're gonna stick to this level, like 56 400, and possibly 58, um what is it, 58 300. So yeah, this is what we can expect uh from like basically Fibonacci standpoint. However, Fibonacci is not always um the best tool for opening the trade. At least for me, I find that, okay, even if I got some Fibonacci levels, really good levels, in I'm still trying to find other confirmations from other sources, like maybe from indicator, maybe from price action, and things like this. So right now I'm gonna just stay. So I got like two check marks that we are going to 56 400, at least from what I see right now. That we right now we are trying to break through resistance. That's one check mark. Another check mark is that we got to 0236 Fibonacci level, and from where we could have a pullback to the upside, and we could reach oh 05 or 6 Fibonacci levels, which means that I got a second check mark over here. Um, I think I have um, air raid alert. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna check what is this. I'm gonna. Oh, we're potentially gonna have some kind of strike over here. But let's trade. Let's see what we can have. Another interesting point over here. By the way, let me. Um, I'm gonna correct this one. I wanna correct this one for you guys. So this is our top 5 the currencies at the moment. Um, Nothing really changed so far. We got Solana on top 5. I think we had XRP by the time. So yeah, everything going down from last month. And look at this. Look at top over here. I got Fear and Greed Index. So what it tells me is that, okay, we like I said many times before, like we was on pretty high prices, and we got into extreme fear situation. That was a first divergence from the price and sentiment over the market. So that was kind of first signal that we in kind of shaky situation, and from price action and from sentiment as well. So right now we are again in almost in extreme fear. I'm pretty sure that while we had this um, drop down to the 52 500, that was another time when the fear and greed index hitting lows. So yeah, I think in that just sentiment right now, the sentiment is actually telling something. They telling um well, we don't see strong buys over here, right? Um we don't see really strong buys from the markets, and that is what you're looking out for. Like, if you look and you see some really big shadows and really fast price action from the lows, that's gonna tell us that there is a demand and there is a strong forces that trying to buy the asset and try to move price to the upside. However, right now it's kind of mm, uh, I'm not sure that there is the case like this one. Definitely different from previous lows. It different. definitely different from lows from 2023, different from lows from I'm sorry, from 2022, different from lows from 2020 and 2018 as well. That's kind of different. And the speed and the volatility of this price action, and especially the price action itself, is different. And that's why I'm not so biased towards, bullish, real strong bullish movement. So, so yeah, I'm gonna stay with a kind of semi-neutral position over here. I don't really want to force anything right now, and um, so yeah, let's take a look on S&P 500 as well, because we kind of get some another lows over here as well. So the market rejected 56.50 in the beginning of the September, and we dropped, I think, 50% Fibonacci over here. Yep. So basically move to the 50% of Fibonacci or down to 53.90, and right now at 54.55. So S&P kind of on the bear side, and it seems like they trying to sell this thing, and if we look at the resistance from previous of these levels and peaks, let me try to correct this chart. So you can see over here we got, well, it's kind of wide resistance area. However, it is the resistance area. So yeah, we kind of looking for some price action over here at this resistance. Price a little bit far off from VWAP over here on the 1 hour time frame. Um, so I think there is a room for right now we already advanced it a little bit to the high side. So I think in that we're gonna have some more coil type price action, like something like this. So why I'm saying it's coil, because it's kind of, it's kind of turn it around. And so yeah, this is why I'm thinking this one. I'm thinking that we're gonna have this price action to the upside, in sideways upside, to reach this resistance area. And the resistance area is basically 54.65. That is resistance over here. And then we're gonna see if the market is gonna find itself that it wants to sell, or it wants um, to buy from here and to break out from resistance. I don't really know. Um, Definitely the market is gonna shift. That's simply because we already have really really big move to the downside. I think it's about 2%. Oh, even more. It's almost almost 5% move. That's big. For S&P 500, it's big, and so yeah, I don't see the reason why we couldn't have pull back to the upside, then small pull back to the downside, and then pull to the upside once again. So that's what I would look for on this week, and I hope that we're gonna see that. Um, but we should follow the market. We should follow how it goes, and so I don't really want to put too much effort to try to predict some things that gonna happen, in the months ahead. I don't really want to do this because what I find from my trading journey, and that is in most cases is a bullshit. Sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong, which is normal, right? But it is better to focus on the trades that is gonna happen right now. That like trade what you see right now, and try to trade the opportunity that is lies in front of you. So that's my approach right now. This is my approach for trading on this period. I'm still kind of learning this in this way, because in past I was only trying to trade like investor, try to trade like swing trader, and all sorts of this. It had quite of success in the past. However, in like since last year, I see that the market is kind of shifting, especially if we're talking about cryptocurrencies, if we're talking about altcoins and things like this. uh, that's where I see that the market is kind of shifting from where it was like a few years ago and to what is right now, and it's kind of different market, and it's different from all over the places and all over the payers and things like this. So maybe it's because we got this really big derivatives market right now. In majority of traders is maybe not majority, but a big amount of traders are trading on futures, and maybe that's why we kind of see this shift. But yeah, it is what I feel about the market. It is what I kind of trying to implement for myself. So whatever is working for you for your side, do whatever you is working for you. So and yeah, try to stick with those strategies and those things that is best works for you. And for me, I'm trying to change a little bit just to try to adapt on the market situation and how I see it and how I interpret. We got some big news over here in the Telegram. We all know this news that where Pavel Durov was arrested, then he was released, and things like this. It's impacted on the price. It's impacted on the price a lot. But if you guys watched previous live streams, we kind of discussed this type of price action over here, and so the Tone coin is created new low. That's I think this is important. We kind of bounced from 446, and this is the area of previous lows, and we got this kind of um not really beautiful. However, it is just a shape of the market, and it's kind of looking like head and shoulders. So I'm gonna highlight it. So this is kind of head and shoulders ish look. And I was thinking about that, and I was trying to figure out maybe it's a fake. Um, Not in terms of the news, but in terms of how the shape is forming and what is gonna bring us. Right now, I still don't really know, because in the case of some market distribution, that is gonna have some LPSY situation where the market is retesting um, the breakout from trading range, and we kind of still in the trading range. However, the biggest trading range was a period in 6.2 up to 7.6. So this was the trading range where you can see over here the price bouncing most of the time, bouncing from all these levels many times. And but this low of the next range, so we kind of have double stack of the ranges, and we got this range of 4.7, and we got the rate up to 6. So this is kind of secondary layer of this trading range. So I think we kind of we potentially we could have the retest of these areas once again before going to the downside, or I don't know, maybe something changed in the market. If we're gonna hit like October, November in really good sentiments, we're gonna have some bullish price actions, and we're gonna have a um, reversal shaped to the upside. Hey, Silvan, welcome. Hello. Um, so I hope you're doing well. How was your trading journey this so far? We kind of had tremendous price actions over this couple of weeks, and yeah, how was your trading? Mm. So, so what is happening on Bitcoin right now? We're kind of struggling around 55,400, and I'm gonna switch over here to the 15 minute time frame. I'm kind of looking for trade over here, but I'm not that greedy for the trade. I just really want to have some kind of good setup, which I trust and which I want to enter. Because right now I don't see this. So to me, it's kind of bouncy. This price action is kind of bouncy over here. So we kind of shaking 55, 500. So $500 to the upside. And before that, we got 55, 300, 54, 600. So it's like $700 move over here, 700, then to the upside $1,000. Okay. This is kind of volatility game. We can see over here that we get all this, got some notification over here. So this alert, basically what I got right now, the alert over here, it was my like a long-term moving averages setup that I follow for really long term since like 2000. No, I don't remember 2018, I think, and it was quite precise to say at least. But right now the market is in so big sideways. Like if we're gonna see this one, sure, daily. We gonna get we get this sideways to the downside, and all this kind of moving averages right now they just simply they like shaking, and this moving averages is just shaking around. I'm gonna use rebound. Yeah. Sylvain, maybe this week will be fully green. Yeah, let's hope so. Like I don't know if you kind of catch it. That I showed this chart of Bitcoin monthly returns, and you can see over here that the September is basically um like historically it's a bearish month. So we just got a few instances where this September was green in the average P&L on September. Yeah, it's just minus 4%. So so yeah, let's hope that the week is gonna be green, right? And that's important. So what I was telling is that I got some notification that we kind of go to the upside. Just a few seconds ago, if I'm gonna pull this one, so you can see over here the this kind of don't even have this. I don't even have this indicator anymore. It's just old alert for Bitcoin, and what I was setting up it for some bullish confirmation and bearish confirmation as well. But what is basically how it works? It was moving stack of moving averages, and whenever the moving average is kind of crossing over in some bullish manner, it kind of tells me, okay, go long or like go short. And for for example, over here in 2023, I got this notification. It was really amazing trade. By this time, I got in the trade from 20,000 bucks, and I traded it up to 40s. So it was kind of good, and this kind of alert never give me up. So but right now, what we kind of have here, it's a little bit different beast. It's a little bit different price action. So we kind of have a lot of crossovers all over the places, all over MACD, all over moving averages, and things like this. So right now the market is in the sideways. This is why we see a lot of crossovers, dash cross, golden crosses all over the places on the Bitcoin right now. So this is kind of a normal situation for the sideways markets, and it always that hard. I remember 2018 where we had this sideways. You can see over here, even on this basic setup, like MA 20, 50, 100, 200. This is most basic setup for moving averages. There is a lot of things that we can discuss more advanced on the moving averages in combining with other indicators as well and the price actions. But what we had here, it was just tremendously hard to trade, and moving averages giving you so much false signals. You try to, if you at least if you try to automate your trades using some bots or uh, some, I don't know, Python and things like this, you're just gonna fail on these range markets, because we're gonna have a lot of false signals during choppy markets and during the sideways on the moving average in other indicators as well. So it was tremendously hard to follow up, and by the time you kind of give up, the market start to move. So again, we kind of see the similar fluctuations over here, 2019, 2020. We kind of get the um, pretty similar price action over here. That we get lower highs, we get lower lows, and moving average is just doing crazy dance all over the price. And yeah. So what we kind of have right now, it's kind of pretty similar to that periods. And you can see over here we got that's cross on daily time frame over here. So I'm pretty sure, yep, this is 100 and 200 crossover. And we got 50, where is the 50? And 50 and 50 to 200 was this crossover was in the beginning of the August. So yeah, so we kind of have this multiple signals that the market is trending sideways and trending to the downside. So yeah, let's see where it could actually go, because the range the range is kind of range to the downside. So well, I got these levels over here. Got this red market levels 56 600, where we kind of get the breakout just a few days ago. So all this kind of stuff. Okay, let's move to the oh yeah, we kind of get this action to the upside that we discussed just a few minutes ago. And yeah. So right now we reached this resistance line at 55 800, and it's important to see where it's gonna go. It's if it's gonna break or it's gonna pull back from here. Let's do a pull over here, and let's say will Bitcoin close above or below, I don't know, 56,000. 56,000. So above, below. So let's do a poll over here. Will Bitcoin close or above or below $56,000 today? And see what you guys think. Um, yep. And meanwhile, I'm gonna check coin market cap. I'm gonna add some filters over here. I want to add what is it? So I want to add I want to see coins. And let's see coins. So we got Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, Solana, XRP, Dogecoin, Tron, Toncoin, Cardano, and Avalanche on top 10 of the coins. So this is our top 10 from the coins. This is not tokens. Um, Believe me, there is a difference. um, so yeah, the overall price action over here pretty similar. At least just only Tron and Tone, they got a little bit different price action due to yeah. So for Tone Coin, basically is that we kind of got this bearish um bad news from its owner and CEO. And for Tron, what we got over here is that Tron was in really strong bull market during previous period. So right now is just a period of taking profits, and people who trade it and hold this and hold it Tron, they kind of trying to take profits to the move to the downside. So from top 10, Polkadot, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, Near, Caspa, really interesting. Um, ICP, Monero, and Aptos, Official Superintelligence Alliance. Oh my god. Uh, and Stellar, closing top 20. So pretty similar price actions. Nothing too crazy happening. So yeah, nothing too crazy on the market of coins. I don't see, at least I don't see anything super important. Yeah, let's take a look on the tokens, and we got Tether USDC and Shiba, Chainlink, DAI. DAI basically is dollar. Leo. So you can see over here on this price action charts. So Shiba and Chainlink got pretty basically similar price action and pretty much what we have on the price action as well of Bitcoin. So they kind of correlated. Kind of different price action on the Leo. It's going to the downside. Uniswap, pretty similar to previous one. Pepe, pretty similar. OKB, pretty much in the same correlation. And Paul, well, we got a new rebranding of Matic, which is actually Polygon, right? And now they have this ticker, the ticker which called Paul right now. So that's kind of good, but it's not affected the price by any way. Are we going in the profit taking area again? AMX, pretty similar. So I only see this OP optimism is going Little bit different. It looks like it's got more move to the upside from recent low, but overall the trend is to the downside, and trend is to a small pullback from the previous low. So, so the overall trend is like this. I'm gonna back to going to back to the coins. See. So Bitcoin 55,500. Kind of pulling back from 55,700, 800 was pretty strong. Right here, you can see some type of head and shoulders. Head and shoulders. So let's see, maybe it's gonna reach 55, 3, 400, and then 55, 250. So this is kind of levels that we kind of expect. About Matic, I have some Matic on the Bridge wallet. Should I do something to transform them in Pol? I'm not really sure. I think there's gonna be it's gonna be fine, but you need to confirm that it's gonna be. Um, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the same. It's just some type of rebranding, and they change it. Their token ticker on the exchanges. So I don't think you need to exchange Matic to Pol. However, if you have some type of wrapped Matic, I don't know, maybe Matic wrapped in Ethereum, or I don't know. I don't really know where you can like wrap these things all together. And so if it's not wrapped in some other blockchain, probably gonna be fine. If it's wrapped, you need to check if it's gonna be okay. So it's not wrapped. So yeah, I think it's gonna be just fine. Let me see. Yeah, I just think there is nothing major on in this rebranding. Is just a change of ticker that is suit more to the name of the blockchain. The blockchain is Polygon, so we got this Pol. So BTC is kind of wiggling around 55,500. Nothing major. Sylvain Tao and Ava are strong today. Let's see them as well. Um, Hmm. This is our analysis from past. Yes, Ave, huge Copenhagen though, but yeah. Let's see if we could handle the breakout from 140, 150. That is really important for Aave. Um, I would really like to join this one as well on the breakout. Maybe less profits, but at least I'm gonna be more sure because right now the market is kind of not that uh, for me it's not 100% bullish. So yeah, I'm gonna stay away from this one. So and let's see Tau. I don't really think I got Tau. Oh, mhm. This is not cheap, so I don't really know. I don't really like tokens and things like this one. Um, kind of listed on the market in not really good times, but it's gonna have some. It need to have some history, I think, before we can actually get some confidence in this one. But yeah, so you can see it got this retracement from this from this swing, retrace it almost to 100%, and it retraced it down to 0328, and we up to 0618. So it's a kind of interesting price action to say at least, but yeah, it's got some kind of wedge over here. So from wedge, you can expect some Fibonacci levels as well. So this is two wedge. We got this level, then we could have a back in 05, maybe 06. I don't know. Um, so potential targets over here is like 267, then pull back to 55 and 280, 300. 280, 300. So that's kind of possibilities over here, but I don't know. I never traded this one. I don't really know how it works right now. So well, just a pure TA. So nothing too crazy over here. I heard about this one, Bit Tensor. Bit Tensor. Where I heard about. And it's a blockchain for AI. Yeah, that's cool. Really cool. It's interesting. What they actually doing? Like, I mean, blockchain for AI. What this actually do? AI models can use blockchain to secure and ensure the integrity of the underlying data and streamline workflows by integrating smart contracts into their function. Blockchain can also utilize AI to structure large data sets for smart contracts and speed up the delivery of the tasks. It's kind of interesting. I was wondering, like, all these kind of LLMs, they kind of need a lot of computational power, and it's the demand in computational power is only increasing um, by the time, right? So, and this increase is not linear; it's kind of exponential, actually. Maybe it's gonna slow down in some point, but right now it's still kind of exponential curve of the um, of the demand in the computational power for the AI. And I was thinking, like, okay, we got these blockchain systems, we got these miners, which have GPUs, CPUs, all these kind of things like this. Why? Maybe it's kind of crazy idea, but what if they could use this kind of computational power from blockchains to actually run AI on this one? I don't really know if if it's technically possible, but that would be something mind blowing, to say at least. All right. So, so in our poll, we got just two votes right now. That's fine. We kind of have 50-50. So, will Bitcoin close above or below 56,000 today? Um, 50-50. See some people thinking that it's gonna close above, some people think it's gonna close below. So this kind of even small small sentiment metric. So yeah, thanks for voting on this one. Um, so S&P reached this resistance over here, and we um kind of looking for this one 54.70, 54.75. That's the area. And Bitcoin is kind of move to the upside and go to the downside. Wow, what is doing? But even though it kind of get lower lows or lower highs, and yeah, so flushing to the downside, so it's almost like $500 to the downside from this local top, and yeah, I think it's gonna reach 55 200 right now. Okay, guys, um I'm gonna take a pause for like a few minutes and just hold on. I'm not gonna end this stream just for a couple of minutes. Okay, so yeah. And we're back. So Bitcoin as well. We got the move to the downside to 55,100, which was kind of expected. I was expecting 55 to 100 to be honest, but yeah. Um, what about S&P? Yeah, so it's kind of rejecting from 54.70, and it's well, I kind of expect that it's gonna go to the VWAP. So we kind of advance it really far away from VWAP. So that might be a target for stock market right now. And yeah, because I know that some traders over Wall Street, they looking on VWAP a lot, and they use it in their trading. so so yeah. Okay, let me see where what we kind of have interesting. All right, now we having some small pullback to the upside. I think if we're looking on this chart, we're gonna have like a small downtrend line in this downtrend line. It's kind of getting breaking out, and 55 300 is gonna be a next level to break out, and from here we can reach 55 for 50s and previous levels as well. So there is a possibility for long. Um, I mean, 1 hour time frame is kind of choppy. Kind of choppy, and this kind of time frame, you can see over here, we kind of get these chopsticks around the price, and I don't know. Maybe we're gonna have some more price inside these ranges. It's gonna be tricky one. That's gonna be tricky one, I think. So Bitcoin rejected from the downtrend line. S&P rejected from downtrend line as well. Hmm. In the same time, actually. By the way, guys, let me know what you trading on this one. Let me know what you trading. Maybe you trade some altcoins or indices. Maybe you guys some interesting opinions on the market. Let's discuss this one. I see Silvan really active today. Thank you for this engagement. Really appreciate this one. And I see other people looking on the stream right now as well. So if you guys have some ideas, or maybe you guys, I don't know, maybe you have some opinion on the market where it's gonna go, or what we could trade. I don't know. Maybe we can see some opportunities over other markets as well, like gold. and oil. I don't know if we can check at this ones as well. Let's see. Let's see. So USD. See gold. Wow. So the gold is actually wow. It's kind of having this tremendously hard times to break out from 2500. That's really hard to break through to 530. You can see over here we got one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, at least seven attempts to break out from to 550, 520 to 520. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. This is kind of interesting to me. I'm not a gold trader. I don't have account to trade gold, but this market is kind of interesting right now. Kind of a little bit different to what we have here at two almost to 500 again. We kind of had some kind of triangle to the upside, but here we kind of having strong sideways. And from a long-term perspective, you can see here we got this breakout from 2000s. When we got it, we just kind of tried one, two, three, four, five, six times, and the only breakout on the seven attempt. So 2500 is also a really strong level. So we kind of jiggling and wiggling around this one. Still kind of have higher lows. Still kind of have higher lows over here. So technically, still bull market. And maybe we can check. Maybe we could check oil. So the oil is kind of struggling over here. You can see that we got this huge area of diamond at 68, 67, and we kind of here kind of drop it to this one. I was quite surprised by that we drop it this low, especially all because of these tensions in Middle East and the Ukraine and all over the places. So top of the range 84, 82. And if we're gonna fail this one, if we're gonna fail this 68, that would mean that we go deeper, we go to 60s, 55s. That would means only that. This kind of big triangle breakout to the downside. You might have a retest of triangle in the midterm, and then another try to push to the downside. So, well, in kind of crossroads to say that could go to the downside, but it's in a really strong demand area. And let's see if we gonna have cheaper prices or are we gonna have the same. Back to Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin moved to the downside. Really strong flush through 55s. In really strong flush to through 55s. We broke through this uptrend line, which triggers a lot of selling pressure over here. Wow, that would be a really awesome trade if we could take it. You guys took this short. Let me know if you catch this one. Let me know. um 54,800 in S&P is also pulling down, obviously smaller. In once again, I was saying this one today that we kind of moving towards VWAP. So VWAP is the orange moving average over here. Guys, if you just catch this move, let me know. That is amazing. Really strong move to the downside. Rejected 55s, and let's get back to hourly time frame. And you can see over here this downtrend line, like 65, then rejection of 60s. And today we got rejection from 55s. Mhm. I don't know. So let's see if we could. Um, so I'm gonna delete this one, and I want to add an RSI over here. I'm gonna change the style of RSI a little bit because I don't really like the standard settings of for this one. And yeah. Um, what I was wanted to see on RSI right now is some kind of divergence, but I mean, if we're gonna use closing prices, we're gonna use close prices. That's kind of interesting. So if we stick to closing prices of Bitcoin over here at 54,000, we kind of get a new low, like lower low over here, and this one. And we got higher low on the other side right here. So this is kind of like, I don't know, super hidden bullish divergence or whatever. That is kind of. But if you're looking on the extremums of the price, you can see how deep we are actually, right? So right here we don't have any um, divergence. So I don't know if we can trust these lows or not. Uh, for me, not really. Like it's really hard. It's a really hard zone to actually trust the price and blindly just blindly go long, right? I don't really like this one. Yeah. So far we are 1 hour in this live stream. Like I said in the beginning, I just want to see some opportunity, and if I got some setup that I like and that I trust, that I'm gonna trade it. But right now, I don't see that much. Like this breakout didn't happen. And so I'm gonna use this line once again. And I want to put some levels as well. This is the kind of levels you can use. So let's see if we can break through because we kind of rejected 55s, kind of rejected 55, basically by zeros, and a little bit down from below this trend line. Let's switch over 30, 50-minute time frame. And I have 6 minutes to close on this candlestick. But it's definitely a breakout from this rising trend line. That's definitely. So we might have a pull to the downside, maybe 54 600s, 500s. I think Nasdaq is also going a little bit down. Yep. So there is potential to have a pullback and then to move to the downside. Like I would say 54 37 38. That is where we got this VWAP line, and we potentially could have type of structure. So another another interesting stuff, I think. I didn't check actually. Yeah, so the weekly time frame, and weekly time frame it's struggling. Over here we got desk cross on the weekly. So the desk cross on the weekly, that's something you should care. So we got this death cross over here. That's bad. That's bad signal. That's bad signal. This cross is actually to the upside or to the downside. I don't really get this. Let's figure this out. So this is moving average 100, and this is moving average 200. put it in perspective, I'm gonna use different color. This one, and I would use so. This is actually not a dead cross. This is actually a golden cross. This is actually golden cross to the upside. That is changing something. So when we got this cross, oops, I'm sorry. So when we got the crossover from the moving averages, um, we got this crossover like this. And when the blue moving average 100 is going, it started to go beyond moving average 200. So moving average 100 and 200 are stacked up against each other, being moving average 200 below and being moving average 100 above. That would means that we are in a bull trend. But when we got vice versa, like when moving average 100 is below 200, that is bear trend. And so what we got over here, um, where is it? So right here we kind of have um consolidation zone after this that cross. But because of this moving average is so slow on a weekly time frame, 100 moving average, 100 week moving average, and 200 week moving average, they're really slow. And that's why we kind of get this area. And right now we having this golden cross to the upside. But it could be potentially it could be late cross to the upside. So I would be really careful because even if the price go to the downside, we're still gonna have these moving averages moving to the upside because they really slow. They really behind the clock in the in the where we could have breakout to the upside. But once again, I don't really want to make too many projections over here. I don't really want to try to figure out what is going to happen in next months, but at least this one, um, this is kind of interesting. This actually happened on the first Monday of September, so the last Monday. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm having bad sleep. So weekly candles, um, just confirming the downtrend, just confirming this downward price action, and on the closing prices you can see the same. So we got this lower high, and we got another lower high, another low high, another low four, and we got one lower low, not lower low, the low, okay, and we got lower low, and right now as well. So yeah. Okay, guys, it's actually getting a little bit boring. I don't really think we're gonna have some decent setup right now. Like we have this kind of have this type of triangle. And we're breaking to the upside, I guess. Let's see. Because right here we got this consolidation triangle as well. Move to the downside. This one probably going to the upside. And kind of testing the breakout from this support area. And we might have retest of 55s. So like this. Like if the triangle's happening in the downtrend, which we have downtrend, and then we get this triangle that there is opportunity for the to the downside to move to the downside to continuation. However, triangles and their nature is that is just 50-50. So we're looking for both options and we're kind of waiting for clear breakout. S&P is still moving to the downside a little bit, kind of slow, slowing down, and yeah, I'm thinking that is gonna get some kind of reversal over here. Um, looks like we got some area like this one, 54.40s, and possibly move to the upside to 54.60s. So yeah, um, yeah, guys. Bitcoin kind of breaking out to the downside once again. Um, so I don't know. Maybe we could. I think we could end this live stream for today. To me, honestly, I don't see strong setup over here. It's not something that I would like to trade. Not not on S&P, not on Bitcoin at the moment. So yeah, guys, let's continue tomorrow. Let's start our trading day in I guess 12:30. It's gonna be 12:30 UTC. I guess it's gonna be 12:30. Because right now it's 14:40. I want to start in the 13:30. So okay, I'm gonna update on the schedule. I'm gonna update you in the Telegram, and make sure if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe right now and click notification bell so you're not gonna miss a new live stream on the channel, and you're gonna have notification for this one. So thank you for staying with me on this one. Um, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Sylvain, and everybody who watched. So see you tomorrow, and let's get in touch in the Telegram if you have some questions. So goodbye.